This is around part four. Thursday, 051, 37 seconds, year 2023, 11th month, November, 8th day. That's the center of the month, November, which is Scorpio. Neptune is the planet. That's the E, pitchfork. The Neptune god, where the fuck his name shall come around. Probably his name, Neptune. It's probably the planet Neptune. It's way the fuck out there with Uranus. And Lane County in Eugene has bike paths that have all the 12 astrology planets and explanations for the public to enjoy. Then I learned on a YouTube video that Eugene and Portland, there was a mayor up there in Portland, mayor, and he had a dream to connect a bike path 150 miles from Eugene to Portland. So it's still in the process. And that was like, it seemed to be started around the 50s, 1950s. And here it is 50 years later. It's slowly but surely happening. Because that'd be cool to be able to ride up and down the fucking bicycle trail. That gets into the Holiday Inns. Kick back, Holiday Inn. Now I heard there's a big bicycle trail running up and down California. Well, I seen it on YouTube. Yeah, that incense is burning fast and it's punching. Fucking front door was open, unlocked, or just barely closed. So I got tea in the steamer with 2 cones, cannabis oil. With Mother in 2016. And I tended the plants out in the backyard. protecting from the deer. Every morning, put the bricks up around it in the fence, or I remove it during the day. And then in the evening, put the cinder blocks around it and the wire fence every day until the harvest. And she made some oil, she put together some oil and a tincture. Yeah, this sandalwood, or this one, this black one's really strong. And then this other one's also strong too. So I'll keep the door open. I learned on YouTube. Well, let's just say I learned the other day. It's obvious that it could be on YouTube. I don't need to continue saying the word I and using the word you. Those are vowels. Wow. I just had a thought that using vowels could be the death trap. Because look, the word I and you, E is we, A is like, hey, to get someone's attention, hey, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O, and then the natural response, oh. We always do that to each other. Oh, okay. To O to King, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. That's the order, but I call it A-I-U-O-E. That's the order I put it in. Because Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, A-E-I-O-U. In other words, they're speaking to me. A-E, because Russell Eskews, that's E is the last name through the father. A-E, you owe me. That's the slave program going into the brain. So adjust the order. That's the Jesuit order, the master adjusters, the Jesuits, especially the fourth foul blood oath Jesuits. That's foreign on the record. The ones coming out with the affidavits coming in as real men with real blood. Real girls, real boys with real blood. That's what those affidavits represent through King Henry VIII. So anyway, there's cannabis oil in there. I'm gonna drink two cones. 2 cones. Venturis. That's 2 carburetors, dual carburetors on the intake manifold. And the T is ginger with a G, ginger. So I sent the new girl, Caddy something, on Ken Tamplin's YouTube, on the Ken Tamplin YouTube, Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, KTVA. That's a television radio station, KTVA. His latest singer, Caddy, singing a song. Have to go watch it again, see what song it is. See, this is why I need 2 internet devices in the house. One for recording and one for research. Anyway, I sent, she was screaming, more so a screamer. So I put the ginger Katana, Tatiana, Tati, that's Catty, Tati, Cat, tattoo, tattoo, catchu, to catchu, tattoo, catchu. What's the words always sound like something similar? You know, like sometimes we're in the sexual mood and we hear someone say, "And I ducked the other day." I heard, and then, you know, to hear it as though they said, "Fucked." I fucked the other day. One might go, "How dare they say?" And all that other shit. Or one might get attracted to it. Go, "Oh, get more into this." She said she fucked the other day, loudly so I could hear it. Oh, mano resa. Anyway, so I put the Ginger, Tatiana. That's the band Ginger, the screamer. So there's Ginger, the larynx, the voice book. Watch the whole series. It's called BASILLIUS. Nato is in the title. All the words that are in the title to this particular candle. You know, candles. That's the Forex trading, stock market, or candlesticks are the best ones to use. Those are Japanese candlesticks. A Japanese Hemo, Hiroshima. Some dude in Japan brought forth. That's the ninjas, folks. It's the Vatican's top military, the Black Ninjas. So it could be that the Black Ninjas are the one that took out Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee probably had to be taken out because usually when they take someone out, it's because they're going to spill the beans. Even though, according to the YouTube videos, Bruce Lee was a big street rebel. He'd go around and beat people up unjustly. So maybe that's still it was in the blood. He was thought he was all that in a bag of chips and figured he could take anyone on. It's all just speculation. Who knows? But, you know, Black Dragon family. It's all Japan. The Vatican top military. So, Black Vatican. Why is it that there's a Subaru sitting out in that front yard? And then there's the Panther platform, the car Mother drove. That's the Crown Victoria. But this one's the Mercury model, the Grand Marquise. That's the letters of Mark. The ships that go out, the pirates on the ships. That's White Snake. What's his name? The head to White Snake. He's the gang leader of White Snake. Steve Vai guitared for White Snake. Coverdale. David. After David comes Solo Girl. It's all King Henry the Eighth with Queen Elizabeth I. All the history. So there's a replacement bridge for these things that are called the GOTO, G-O-T-O-H, the GOTO, to replace these that are supposed to be much more, and they're from Japan. They're supposed to be much more sturdy than these Floyd Rose. However, I learned that the burrs can be filed out on this. But yeah, these suck in a way. The tunings on these, the way it's set up, they seem like they suck, but it's hard to tell. And it has a different tremolo where it fits in like the Ibanez Edge 2, but it has a screw to keep it in there, so it feels warm. But this one's here is made to be able to just stay wherever it wants. And I think that the GOTO is the same way, how tight you want to put it. But I've always had these ones on here on the Vinnie Moore. It's always loose. It's always moving around. Well, it used to move around in the old videos because I didn't have any new, there weren't any new gaskets, so it was always loose and it'd fall out a lot too. So I finally located some gaskets. I had to red eye it on the internet back in 2009. So I got a pack that are lasting a while. The one that's in here is the one that's since 2009. But from 1990 and using it up to 2009, that's 20 years. The old one got wore out. It kept falling out all the time. And they'd fall out a lot on the early YouTube videos back in 2007. So, but you know, this one kind of stays in position. Anyway, I want to get the original bridge, a guitar with the original bridge was Guthrie Govan is the name, is the brother. And it's a natural wood guitar. I want to get the Guthrie Govan model because he's got the original edge bridge, which is like a Floyd Rose, but it's all flat, no tuning keys. It's flat. Fucking A. That's the next guitar I'm gonna get, the Guthrie Govan model. That and a Santana model with the tremolo. Yeah. Fucking the plug pulled out on that one. There, I plugged it back in. So this sits next to the Stevie. I might be in the mood to get that guitar apart and take that board out and adjust the bridge. I'll have a camera thing on it. I think that's what's gonna happen after I drink this tea. So go in here and see that the oil in the tea. See it in there probably. There's the oils floating around on top. I like to dip the bottom of the cup in the hot water as I set it on the sinks and shit like that. Twirl it around in there. So, this is looking wonderful. See it? Yeah, the oil's floating on top. Grab it with the mitt. this is like a celebration. Everything's pointing back to the recording music when I was being connected with the Forex market, the big bankers, that's big Vatican, ones that run the whole fucking Money King market. Yeah, I'm part of the big boys up there, brothers and sisters, in case you didn't fucking know. And I earned it being in the club. I earned it. I got smoked, left out on the street to fucking die. And I could be wrong. It could be all just a fucking fantasy. Could all be just a hologram too. This is a good part of the song. Hold on. This is cool the way this fucking song happened. This all spontaneous improvisation on the spot for the CT29 Holy Bible program we used to have around here, which I can hook back up anytime. Which shall be hooked up anytime. Shall be. I'll guarantee you that. Fuck and guarantee you. I get to go back in the public limelight, folks. I sense it already. And I get to share the story, and I get to have experience. Slowly but surely coming into the public spotlight and learning what it is like to rub shoulders with the big cat in the fort, the Lion King, as the tigress, which brings the tigon, because that's the eagle is the lion, and the cat is the two together is the dragon, and the three together it's actually the snake too. The bird, the air, the water snake, and the land cat. There's a fourth one which represents fire, so that one's going to reveal itself. That could be the dragon itself. The three caused the one to happen. So there it is. For all you illuminated elixir drinkers out there. And the contract is in place to bring all this that's in the private into the public. However, it has to be with a certain tact. Two cannabis oil cones in here. Let me show. Okay, here's the, it works. Anyway, so there it is. It's burnt out. It's on its last leg there. Still going a little bit. This one's going. Still got the, looking like purple candle. There's the flame. And there's the two together. Smoke and flame. So there it is. See? Right next to the songs, the music stand. See that? So I gotta shall locate instead of saying I. Always starting to remember to bring the shall in there. That's the ow. It's not quite the A. It's not quite the E or the I. The owl, like I'll, I, ow instead of A. The hard version, A-E-I-O-U, which has been Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. Then I come up with, yeah, A-E-I-O-U. And I came up with A-I-U-O, me. So it always starts with the A. Hey, come over here. Yeah, that's the predominant use to that vowel syllable right there. That Liberty Bell, syllable, the balls, the space in between in between pronunciations called syllables. There's a space in between. Okay, that one right there, 8. That one's been used the most to dominate the atmosphere. That's always what the slave master uses from the king side. The man energy mud stuck abusively. Hey! But it's also a good side to it because it's the quick warning to the fucker. That's the cat calls. One cat growling at another. Hey! So there was a reason to come in here, but the reason has left. It just wanted to go in there, so. So this is how the old videos were, in order to get the other side perspective of what's going on. This is how it was. So without the flip phone, then it's like this. To get the cup, change cups in the hand, it's like this. What's happening, brother? It's like having a bird on the shoulder. You know, that's the captain to the pirate ship, and then there's the bird on the shoulder. So this is the view with the bird on the shoulder, the parakeet that talks, talking parakeet that's on the shoulder. Parrot, yeah, that's it, the parrot, or the parakeet, parrot. They're both talking birds. So, yeah, show you the two cones. The two cones in here. So here you are. So getting refresher training now. This is refresher training. There it is. These are the cones. The Mother Oil, 2016. That shit will fucking send battery. That shit will send a brother, when that stuff is strong, when it's fresh, that shit will send a brother on a profound high. Profound. It's like smoking cans, like smoking it. And it's creeper high. And it just goes fucking deep with the creep. I had 2 of those. But this is old stuff, so it's not as strong. This is all synchronization. Veterans Day, Candlestick Day, Forex trading, contracts, contact with the big bankers, the Vatican's right-hand men. Being honorable. Relaxing, going slow, and trusting that that slow pace shall be the success in the long run. Rising from slave up the pyramid, which is the current society, until equality is prevalent. Slow movements, steady and sure slow movements. That's martial arts. That's the Japanese ninja way. Steady, slow, sure movements, trusting that don't have to be in a hurry and to be more in the moment. Focus on things instead of things being dropped all the time, knocking the toe into the fucking. Too big a gulp. The anticipation missing. Full anticipation has been missing. Full anticipation. Being prepared for everything that's coming down the street. Could be called discipline. Add more routine, more schedule. Not all schedule, 50% schedule, and it leans side to side. Spontaneous and schedule. That's written and improvised. Stoke the fire.
Yes, you can as well. See, right here. Keep your body high.
Yeah. Remember to always look back at the camera and be with everything. To be with the audience at the same time as focusing on daily chores. Yeah, there's plenty of burn in there. Nice piece of hard wood in there. Plenty of burn. Look. Nice piece of hard wood in there. Yeah, get the face in there. Now I'll get closer. Wonderful enough, and then shut the door. There's a lot of smoke that came out, but wasn't too bad. Fucking just put this fucking thing up here. See that? candle. I need to have shelves up in the corner where I can set this camera in the corner of the fucking room. Otherwise, it's gonna have to be this over here. So I need to write this on the list. I need to put this in the corner of the room. But if I then it won't go on the big screen. I'll put it up here. So here it is right here. Fuck. It's connected down here with the cord going into the HDMI. Using this box to hold all the cable down, and it's plugged into the wall here. And then there's this to hang the light on with the grabbers. There's the mirror across the piano. Set this up here. There it is. It's fairly straight. Too much the other way. It was already fairly straight. this is the moments where I'm not conscious. Where this is the moments where unconscious to what's on camera. Just in the now, just absorbed with it. Then the realization, instead of saying I all the time, replace the word I with shall. Realize, shall. That's director's orders. Just, instead of saying I'm gonna flip the piano on. Flip the piano on. That's directors. That's Hollywood director. Training the voice to be more assertive instead of slave mentality. Can I? You mind if I do this? That's what I went in the room for.
That's funny.
JS32. So, here's another Jackson area. I learned to roll the volume knob back to eliminate feedback. Look at that universal principle. Don't talk so fucking loud. Regulate the voice. So the electronic Tom Scholes, electronic engineer, reveal universal principles in regulating the larynx. That's the atmosphere that the dragon and the eyes breathe lots of fire to. Minutes. Body enjoys. Now to get the proper synchro. Adjust the screw on this thing, turn it, get it going upside down. So there it is. Turn that fucker so I can clip it in and have the top be at the top, because this thing is short and then trust that this is exactly how long it was supposed to be in the first place anyway, because that's what slowing down brings, the immediate adjustment. Put the kake in the pussy hole. And then put the microphone way out here so I'm not breathing on it. So this brings a nice slow. Hooking this into a mixer and then going straight close to, or putting the sound close to the speaker somehow on the smartphone, somehow, so that everything that's going gentle, the volume is instantly raised automatically, naturally. So it's the gentleness with the mistakes. So these thoughts, this warning type atmosphere is going into the brain with Zach Wilde and Pantera and Kayla Kent. That there could be, I sense the danger in the atmosphere for her, because they probably don't like what's coming. And so they're looking for some type of hook to bring some hostage into the atmosphere. So then bringing, instead of saying I, then just bringing the counterclaim and trust for the living forever protection. Also knowing that there's fall lures, the Red October, failure, and the slingshot. Well, that's the David story. Slaying the Goliath, sling, cut off the giant's head. Except Mother isn't here to cut the giant's head off. It's keep the giant going, because that's the child. It needs wonderful. It's finished. And this is the recording on the Macintosh Garage Band atmosphere. This is also the African blues, the restfulness. Brings target. And that brings the volume. Keep the volume down so that there's more room for power. That's Rick Beato interview just a couple videos back with that one brother at his studio, at the studio he likes to be at. Western panel with the people, you know, the trust has to be there for certain people to come into the house. Like Rick Beato, he only trusts certain people. Yngwie, all the famous people, there's usually a trust there. So, they usually have enough money that they don't want to steal from you. But there's always that challenge in the game to figure out, well, some that I've been trusting all this time, do you figure out a way to steal something without getting caught? Or steal it on purpose to see if it could get caught? And then what's going to happen after the catch? So all that stuff plays into it. Okay, now Nuno Betancourt comes into the mind, so that's Indian. He's like Oriental Indian though. That's what I'm seeing. But he's got that long cone chin. I wonder where the fuck that is. That's the 634. And then to the 5. Back to the 6. Playing lightly, that's the Yngwie Malmsteen energy. Stool at her now. Finally, look at that. Now the stool is coming back into play because that's when the back gets fucking sore and the ding dong wants to jay. So now another wood needs to go on the fire. gotta fucking keep the door open and let it smoke the fuck in here. That's the only way. I need another set of grabbers to grab that wood though. That's the thing. So here it is. Yeah. So bring the camera down more. There it is. I can sense that's the angle. Get up next to the heater here. So there it is. It's got zoom too. This camera doesn't have the zoom. It's only on the app. Oh, it's an hour. Alright, so this one's going. Later. Next one.